Hey gang, John Bacarella here with your Lake St. Clair Fishing Report, brought to you by Sportsmen's Direct. It's August 19th, Thursday, and we're going into a busy weekend here on Lake St. Clair. There's quite a number of tournaments at least going out between the Metro Park, which is the Bass Pro Shops big event, qualifying event, and then you've got multiple smaller events going out of the Harley Ensign boat launch this weekend. So it's going to be a busy week out there on the lake. But some of these boats are at least going to be able to spread out because the Canadian border is now open for fishermen to go across and fish in Canadian waters. So I had that in my post last week on Facebook. So go online, get your Canadian licenses, and head on over to Canada if you want to spread out. Those fish over there really have gotten a break over really the last 18 months. There hadn't been much pressure on those fish over there on the Canadian side. And the muskie fishermen have taken full advantage of it, and they are over there now, and they are getting the numbers, especially the charter captains, really like to get for their clients. And they're, double-digit numbers, in some cases, 15 to 20 fish hooked a day out there, which is pretty amazing for muskie fishing anywhere on the planet, let alone the quality of fish we have out here on St. Clair. Haven't heard too much from the bass guys over there on the Canadian side yet, but definitely the muskie guys are cashing in on all those. I guess they're just unspooked fish that just have not had any pressure on them at all. So I would expect the bass fishing to be good over there this time of the year as well, over in that deeper water, those 22 to 24 foot areas over there, out there by the weather buoy, and you guys all know those spots over there, and I'm sure you guys are going to head over there and hit them. Same things with the Bell River hump, and then as we get later in the year along that south shore and out in front of Pike Creek area should get going pretty darn good. Same thing for perch. Perch activity over there should be good this time of the year as well, although I don't think that many guys have gone over there yet, but I expect quite a few will go over there this weekend, so we'll get some reports. The American side, guys are still catching a lot of smallies over here on the American side. We're not even hearing much about the walleyes anymore because guys are still catching walleyes, but it's not a topic anymore. The smallies out there in that 16 to 18 foot of water out off of the point at Metro in those normal summertime areas. I talked to a couple of guys that were out in that area today pre-fishing, and they boated just a huge number of fish. They were just absolutely tickled, but I know a lot of guys have been struggling out there, so the schools must be pretty tight, I'm going to guess, in order to have so many guys that aren't cashing in and then have some guys come in that just actually put a beating on those fish out there. So water temperature 75 degrees, actually like 75.5 degrees, so it's still holding steady, and with the bright sunshine and 84, 85 degree temps during the daytime and lows in the 60s, it's just holding right where it is. And I don't see any change in the near future, although it will start to taper off just because the numbers of hours of daylight are get less and less as we head now closer to fall. So August is almost over, almost time for the kids to start going back to school and stuff. So it will eventually cool off, and we will eventually get into a fall pattern. But right now we are definitely still in a summer pattern. One thing to also talk about, I guess, is up there on that St. Clair River, the sturgeon bite is still going strong. And I know Spence was out again, and he landed another one. This one was about 60 inches, I guess. And this is another fish from shore. So for you guys that maybe don't have boats and you want to go up and try that sturgeon fishing, he was just fishing off the boardwalk up there. So that's definitely something you really can't do anywhere else on the planet, and let alone be successful and catch multiple fish in a season like he's already done this year. And it's not like he fishes every night or anything. So he's done really well this year, and you can just go up there and learn from some of those guys. If you really don't know what the rigs are like, walk around, ask some questions. Most fishermen are usually very, very friendly, as long as you don't just kind of crowd right in on. But especially if you're just looking for information on the setups and on the equipment and everything, that's the way to do it. Just go for a walk, talk to some guys, and then figure it out, and then get set up and come back and go out there and give her a go. Perch fishing out by that channel is still going, although again, like I was saying, you're not locked in on the American side now, so you can spread out. You can go over and you can fish some of those weed beds that are just over the line that a lot of times we would like to get to, but we haven't been able to because of that border closing. Now you can go over there, you can spread out, you can move, and you can find those fish over there. Same thing over on that south end out by the dumping grounds. A lot of times just outside on the other side of that border is some of the best fishing over there. So that's opened up now, so you can hit that as well. I'm getting reports too of walleyes again down in the Detroit River. Some of the guys trolling crawler harnesses in those deeper pockets. And I know a lot of guys leave the Detroit River and all, you know, head up out into the lake or go up into the St. Clair River. But that Detroit River produces fish all year long. So don't, you know, especially if you get a day where the wind's out of the wrong direction or it's too rough out in the main lake, you still have the Detroit River you can go down and hit, as well as the St. Clair River. So that's all I've got on this week's fishing report. It's been kind of slow with activity level out on the lake, mostly because of the weather. So as we get more reports in, we'll get more reports out to you guys. So get out there, enjoy it. It looks like we've got some great weather ahead this coming weekend. Hey, if you like this video content and you want to get updated as soon as the next video is out there, hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon and you'll get notified as soon as the next video is up.